We could probably figure out what's going on here. Nice nail polish.
I'm planning to marry this man on January 3rd, 2026. But I'm also planning for other realities. And I have a go bag ready to leave my house at a moment's notice if transgender people start getting taken by the government. I'm not going to stop our life. We're going to plan our life. Might be in the south of France. But we are going to live our lives authentically, and we're not going to ever hide who we are.
Oh my God.
I love this man with all of my heart. And I have one supportive family member and his wife. I just told my parents my ideas of what's happening and told my mom that I was ready to go in a moment's notice and I would go dark for about 7 days while I get to another country. She said she didn't believe me. But
I've had enough of this.
But here's the thing.
This is just fucking... They make this up in their heads, okay?
Well,
They make this up in their heads. Go ahead.
First of all, I don't give a shit if dudes want to get married. I literally don't give a rat's ass. All right.
Yes.
I was hesitant when Barack Obama he made, gay marriage legal because I knew it was a slippery slope. And
shouldn't be a federal law. That's 10th Amendment stuff. This federal government has no business opining on that.
Stand by. But the thing is, less than 10 years after, it was legal for gay people to get married, they're grooming people in fucking schools, for God's sake. They're reading porn. It's part of grade school reading lists and middle school and high school. I mean, that is absolutely unacceptable.
Pop, I remember when this started, you and I talked about it on the radio show one time, and we said exactly that. It was around 2009. And we said exactly that. We said, okay, it's fine, but we can see what's coming. It's obvious what's coming. And they said, oh, no, we're not going to do X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
Which should have been foreshadowing for anybody with any sense.
But there's videos of them saying, we're here, we're queer, we're coming for your children, marching down the street.
Yes.
If that doesn't terrify you, you're a moron.
Yes. Yeah. And this is terrible, and everybody's going to, I don't care. I don't care. Behold, all of my fucks for your feelings. The only recorded book burning by the Nazis that I have been able to find that is proven was the transgender university that they burned all of the books at. That's the only, and you can go to teenvogue.com transgender university. Google that. And you will see they talk about it. They're like, oh, the Nazis burned all of these wonderful books. And it was that. That's the only one that I've been able to find. Does that mean there are no others? No, that doesn't. It's not what I'm trying to say. But the one that's famous was the Nazis burning this transgender library. Maybe there was a reason, because I have a feeling it wasn't political at that point.
Yep. But the thing is I remember watching those videos or movies when I was in high school and middle school, and the Nazis were burning books, but they don't tell you what books were actually being burned.
Right.
And I'm going to be honest, if I had young children,
that's my point.
If I had young children and the reading list was some kind of porn bullshit like that, I'd be all for burning those books.
Yes. Yeah. That happened in 1933.
Yeah.
And given the way this is built up here, and knowing what I know about Berlin during the Weimar period, I wouldn't be surprised if angry parents rounded up a bunch of people and went there and just burned the place.
Yep.
But yeah, that kind of stuff is just out of, and this next one, ironically, is a direct result of these two older people, like you said, with the grooming habit.
Here we go. This is another what the fuck. What a weirdo.
Okay, that's enough. We get the point.
First of all, if you have long nails like that, you are useless for any type of manual labor.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. This is obviously a trans person dressing up like a woman.
Okay, this is a boy playing dress up. Let's stop calling them that.
All right.
He's a cross-dresser. He's a cross-dresser.
Yes, cross-dresser. There we go.
If you want to cross-dress, great. Have a good time, but don't pretend you're something else genetically. You
another thing is,
weirdo.
Don't think because you're playing pretend you can force me to go along with this.
Yes.
That is such bullshit.
Exactly.
And they were actually flirting with like trying to turn misgendering into some type of fucking crime.
Yes.
People were kicked off of platforms for misgendering.
Yes. I don't care if you want to cross-dress and go to the club, have a good time. I don't care.
That's right. Just don't
try to make anybody else believe your shit.
Yes.
And don't touch kids.
And don't groom kids.
Yeah, well, that's kind of don't touch kids, though.
Here's another thing. In regards to this, I want to see Hegseth crucify all of those officers who allowed that shit to take place in their units and on the posts. They need to be fucking run up the flagpole. Fuck those guys.
It looks like those people are being removed.
Good.
It looks like they're being removed.
I want to see it. I don't want it to be like done in private. I want to see these dudes get like literally walked out of their unit, walked out off post, just get the fuck out of here, never come back.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I got into it on Twitter with a bunch of people over the last couple of days. Yeah, they have rights too. I'm like, you don't have rights in the military. We don't have rights in the military. When you join the military, the first thing our drill sergeant said to us is you are no longer an individual. You are now one part of a unit. Your job is to adapt to the Army. Your job is to make yourself useful to the Army.
Yep.
And you volunteered to be there, so don't try to cry me a river about your fucking rights.
Absolutely.
Not that I have an opinion on any of this. I know you do too, but Angry Dwarf is angry.
Oh, here we go.
Then shit got weird. First of all, I'm just going to let you assume where this is going to go for just a second. No, I'm not.
All right, y'all. So I just saw my new vagina for the first time, and it was like so cool to see it. So like, y'all, it was so much blood when they removed it. So I was like, would there be a lot of blood? And then he said like, no, it's not gonna be a lot of blood. But then there was a lot of blood, so that was pretty funny. But anyway, yeah, so there's a lot of blood, and then it got like on my gown, so I changed my gown. Then also got like on the padding and stuff on the bed, so we got that replaced too. But anyway, yeah, there was a lot of blood. But anyway, it was so cool to see it. It looks like very swollen and stuff, and like I almost cried because it looked so swollen at first. But I was like, it was swollen. Is it going to go down? And then, yeah, they said it was going to go down. So that was good. So that was awesome. And yeah, then I took some photos for my child. So that was pretty awesome. So yeah, like such a good team. So yeah, I thank them. Like it was so cool to see it for the first time. Like, oh my gosh, like so amazing to see that.
All right. That you're seeing somebody that is so mentally disturbed.
Yeah.
They're actually cheering that they've been turned into a eunuch. Just let that sink in. That is insane.
Yeah, that is a huge level of mental fucking.
And they actually, in the actual books that the psychologists now use for mental disorders, transgenderism to them is not a mental disorder anymore. It most certainly
in the DSMR, and it is absolutely a mental disorder.
It's a fucking delusion. Like if I thought I was a vampire, and I would only drink blood, I would wind up in the I Love Me farm with a vest where I'm permanently hugging myself
with the huggy jacket.
Yes.
Yeah.
Over
you gotta love the huggy jacket.
But these people are walking around out there. They're forming militias. They're doing all kinds of crazy shit. And one of them shot Charlie Kirk. All right.
This is where that is going. I had a sigmoid colon vaginoplasty with Dr. Miroslav last Tuesday in Serbia, and over the week my labia developed necrosis and became completely black and solid. It's dead. The doctor said it should be okay and heal on its own, but I can't stop panicking. Everything I see on Google says necrotic tissue will fall off, and I don't know what that means for my recovery, and I'm absolutely dreading the thought of needing revision surgery, and not knowing it's going to happen is extremely stressful.
All right.
This is where that is going.
Correct.
It's already talked about it, the swelling and everything.
Yep. Well, the thing is your body is going to treat that as a wound and is going to want to close it.
Yes.
So they have to permanently like ram stuff up there to keep the channel going.
Yep.
And they attach the back end to your actual intestine. So you get snot from your intestine that comes through there to keep it lubricated. But it smells like shit because it actually is the inside of your goddamn intestines where your shit is.
That's how they get the blood flow to it.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh
yeah. That's horrible shit.
It's so stupid. It's so dumb. Again, a lot of this is happening because there isn't a male and the female when these young people are growing up and they get to adulthood and they're imbalanced. All right. Continue on. Oh, this is a good one.
This is the top side.
And I'm feeling good.
I get to turn the music down, unfortunately, but
yeah,
there we go.
Since my FFS. About 70% of the swelling is gone, but it'll take another year or two for the rest of it to go down. So let me show you around my new face. For reference, here's what I looked like before. First up is the hairline. You can see that it has been moved forward. The line is pretty pronounced right now, but it will fade over time. You might also be wondering about this little dent right here. That is internal stitching, and it will go away in a few weeks. Now, my nose is quite swollen, and that will go down over time, but take a look. You can see it's way more of a ski slope now. Also, my brow bone is way less pronounced. My surgeon said that the brow would probably be the thing that made the most difference in the beginning to feminize my face, and I tend to agree with them. Now, my lips haven't changed, but they went through my lower mouth to get to my jaw. It's hard to see the result here right now because there is a lot of swelling, but over time, you'll see that it is much softer. And last but not least, the Adam's apple is gone. I want to give a huge shout out to my mom who took care of me as I recovered. My mom actually extended her trip several times to take care of me because I got COVID in the hospital. That made recovery a whole lot harder, but luckily I had a wonderful support network of friends as well that helped me walk my dog and brought food and did all.
Okay. All right. So obviously he had to leave the country to get all that done.
Yeah. I have bad news. He just looks like a really effeminate dude.
That's right. Exactly. I was just going to say that.
Yeah.
So basically,
fail.
What they're talking about the brow is they go in there, pull the skin aside, and they grind the bone down so you don't have that Cro-Magnon brow that a lot of guys get.
You don't have the male brow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, if they had done that surgery in the United States, that's like $120,000 worth of cosmetic surgery.
Yeah.
They probably had it done in another country for like $20K.
Right.
So, whatever, man. Whatever.
I don't even begin to get it.
Listen,
I don't understand this behavior. I don't want
to understand that behavior, but I am compassionate that they're fucked up in the head, and I would love to see them get the proper counseling and fix without having to modify their body to match a delusion.
Yeah.
Isn't that nuts?
I miss the days when gay meant snappy dresser and good dinner parties.
Correct. Yeah,
and then the gay part wasn't important except to them.
Yeah.
And that was it. It's just it's inexplicable. This whole weird mutant thing. I mean, there are reasons, but
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Pop for Supporter Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the Meat Caser box.